Interesting slates of the year. The Samsung-made tablet introduces a 10-inch display of 2560 by 1600 pixels resolution, which outdoes even the iPad Retina display in terms of resolution and pixel density. The Nexus 10 uses a unique design with rounded corners and huge loudspeaker grills on either side of the screen. The back is made of nice rubberized plastic, which is grippy and nice to the touch. It's quite prone to fingerprints though, except for the bit around the camera, which is made of the same type of plastic used for the Nexus 7 back. The retail package is a pretty standard affair. Inside, you'll find an AC adapter and a micro USB cable, as well as some paperwork. We've also got the Nexus 10 optional cover, which gets attached to the tablet by removing the plastic bit around the camera and slotting it in its place. This process is not quick though, and the plastic bits do feel like they're going to break at any moment. The good news is that once it's attached to the Nexus 10, the cover will automatically lock your screen when closed and wake up the tablet when opened. You can also use the cover as a stand on some surfaces, but that doesn't work everywhere. The Nexus 10 runs on Samsung's Exynos 5 chipset featuring a 1.8 GHz dual-core Cortex-A15 processor, a quad-core Mali T604 graphics processor, and 2 GB of RAM. It's got a micro USB port and 3.5mm audio jack on the left, a mini HDMI port on the right, a power button on the top next to a volume rocker, and a 5-megapixel camera on the back with an LED flash. The Google Nexus 10 runs the latest version of Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, which combined with powerful hardware delivers blazing fast performance. Google bumped up the visuals of the user interface once again and added some cool new features. The most prominent among these is the added support for multiple accounts. Switching between them is just a tap away from the lock screen. The app drawer and the home screen look as before, but their transition effects are cooler now. The notification area is now joined by a status area at the top of the screen. To access your notifications, you need to swipe down on the left side of the top of the screen, while for status icons, the swipe gesture must be on the right half. Disappointingly though, the icons in here are not toggles, but merely shortcuts to the full-fledged settings menu. The Nexus 10 brings the new camera app with the integrated photosphere feature. There's also updated Google Now, Gallery, Calendar, and Clocks apps. Another new feature is gesture typing. It's the same as swipe, but relies on Google's algorithms and dictionary. The default web browser on the Nexus 10 is Chrome. It does a solid job of covering your browsing needs and offers seamless syncing with your desktop Chrome browser, but unfortunately lacks Adobe Flash support.